Video, we're going to look at reflecting graphs in Geometry Sketchpad, graphs of lines. So I already put the questions right in the Sketchpad assignment so that you can just work with one document open at a time. So remember that you have to be logged into the Minnows virtual desktop in order to access the Geometry Sketchpad program. And then in order to tell Sketchpad that we want to reflect this line, this is the line y equals x plus 1, the slope is 1 over 1, and the y-intercept is also 1. So y equals x plus 1. We want to reflect this line over the y-axis. So the first thing we have to do is tell Sketchpad that this is the line that I want to be my line of reflection. So to do that, you double-click it. Get your selection tool, the arrow in the top corner, and then double-click this. Did you see those squares pop up? Kind of like squares inside of squares. That means that now Sketchpad knows that this is my line of reflection. So now we're on step 3, select the line and the points B and C with the selection tool. So I already got the selection tool. I'm going to select the line so that it's kind of glowing, and line B and C. And then go to transform menu and choose reflect. And it reflected it over the line. And then when the image line appears, that's what this new line is called, the image. Select this new line and points B prime and C prime. Their name changes a little bit to have that apostrophe after them. And select them if they're not already selected and change the color to red. That way we know that that's our new line, our line that was reflected, called the image. And then you answer some questions. You're going to answer, how did the coordinate B and C change? So here's the coordinates of B, the original B, and here's the coordinate of C. And if you want, you can just figure out what is C prime and B prime, or you can measure them, measure coordinates. And here is, actually, I guess that's B, but B and B prime are in the same spot, so it's hard to grab B prime. I think I have it now. And then go to measure. It's going to be the same though. No, I didn't. If I click it twice, will it be B prime? It doesn't matter because it's the same thing. Measure coordinates. Yeah, it's going to be the same no matter. So I keep getting the same answer, but you only need one of them. And that's going to be part of your answer. So you say how they changed. Did the x coordinate change? Did the y coordinate change? And then you're going to move C to 3, 4. So right now it's at, over here you can see, now it's at 3, 4. And then you answer, how did C prime change? And then if the line 2x plus 1 is reflected over the y-axis, so I don't have that equation yet, but let's see, I have y equals x plus 1. I can change my line. See? If I change it so that my line is 2x plus 1, I can actually change it right here. It's easier. Can't I? Maybe I can't. So plus 1, I want it to go through at 1. And I want my slope to be a rise of 2 and a run of 1. So I need C to move right here. So let's see if I can do that without moving B. There, y equals 2x plus 1. So, and if I reflected that over the y-axis, what is the equation of the image line? To find the image line, you can just figure it out. You can say, well, let's see, y equals, the y-intercept is still 1. The slope would be down 2 and over 1, so that'd be negative 2 over 1. So y equals negative 2x plus 1. Or you can, sometimes the measure tool for measuring equations is a little tricky, but if you have only that line selected, you should be able to go to measure equation. Yep. And it is what I thought it was going to be. So you don't have to use that measure tool. If anything else is selected, like if a point and the line is selected, then you're not going to be able to do the measure equation. It's like grayed out. So you have to make sure that there's nothing else selected before that'll work. But you can also just use y equals mx plus b and figure out what is m, the slope, and what is b, the y-intercept. So that would be the answer for 5. And then in 6, it says, well, what if you just had y equals ax plus b? What part changed from y equals 2x plus 1 to y equals negative 2x plus 1? Did the y-intercept change, or was it the slope that changed? And how did it change? And then you're going to kind of repeat the same thing, except this time you're going to reflect over the x-axis. So if you want, you can take away your red line, you can select it and hit delete, and then start over. And you're going to, I guess I didn't delete my point. And this time you're going to double click to make your x-axis your line of reflection. See the squares pop up? And you're going to repeat these steps about moving a line or reflecting it over the x-axis, and then write how does the equation change, how does the point change, and so on. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.